Ever since I began my career, I've been chasing one trophy. Yes, I've won the Bundesliga. I've won League Cups. I've won the World Cup. None of that matters now. The Champions League has been on my mind since I was a young kid starting out in Portugal at Benfica. And as we prepare the semi-final matchup, I want this more than ever. Wanted it enough in that it's late at night, training ended hours ago, and I'm still out here into the late hours of the night preparing for our next match. Semi-finals are up next, and only one team stands in our way from that final. We made it last year with Bayern Munich. We lost to the team I'm currently playing for, Barcelona. This year, though, things are going to be different. There's 3 Premier League teams, and then there's us. It's Manchester United and Barcelona, and then it's Liverpool and Manchester City. We're going to be facing a Premier League team here, and if we win, we're going to be facing a Premier League team yet again. So without further ado, it's time to earn our spot in the Champions League final, which, if we can pass Manchester United in this episode, the Champions League final will be coming up in the next. And if that doesn't happen, this is going to be the final episode of this season with Barcelona, the 5th season of our career. Doesn't it feel like yesterday when we were just starting at Portugal? Who would have thought we would have made it to this moment? Barcelona, one of the highest rated strikers in the world, one of the best goal scorers in the world. We're here on the big stage, Old Trafford. I'm sure not too many people would have expected Manchester United to be here. They got a solid squad full of a lot of young players. Rashford still leading the way up there at striker. Let's get into this one, boys. Away goals here are going to be crucial. So let's see what we can do, man. Manchester United, a team that we have played for in past my players. And, oh boy, it's going to be a tough one from the outset as the first goal is scored by United. We knew it was going to be difficult, man. But I don't think we expected what Manchester United would have coming for us. Let's just say, boys, I don't want to spoil anything, but this would be an episode full of a lot of goals and a lot of action. So sit back, boys, and get ready for the show that is about to take place. 1-0. We got many more to come. Ter Stegen not offering too much in nets, but we would come back. A chance for vengeance. Some good skill. Boys, great pass. What are we doing? Fake shots. Oh my God. No way we just scored that. What was this goal? You're going to see a replay of a fake shot, and in the middle of the fake shot, we somehow decide to shoot it. Keeper thinks we're going one way. We're going the other. This is a phenomenal goal, man. And on this big of a moment, I mean, not too many players have the composure to take a shot like that. The fake shot to the left. It looks like we're shooting right then, and we go back to the left. I mean, talk about one hell of a goal. That's what just took place right there. Let's keep going, though, because, well, one goal surely wasn't going to be enough in this one. As we go for 2, imagine this goes in, but it's saved by the Spanish man, David De Gea. 44th minute, boys. It's United. Please don't do us like this. Oh, my God. I mean, we've played incredible teams this year in all aspects. La Liga, Champions League. We've played everyone. Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, so many phenomenal teams, PSG. But, I'm not gonna lie, man. I think Manchester United, this team right here, is the best team we've come up against all season. Mark my words. They've been insane. It has, it's truly been unbelievable. And Rashford would continue their streak of shots on goal. But, wow. Luckily, our keeper had that one covered and it went out of play nonetheless. Back on it is United, and they're scoring. 78th minute, boys. 2-1 is looking like we're going to be heading back leg 2 with some goals to make up. As this one, a bit unlucky, but at this point, I mean, can you really consider any goals to be lucky? We're at a point in this competition where if you put the ball in, man, you got to run with it. And that's what United's doing. It actually hits off one of our defenders on the goal line right there. And with that, it'd be the last chance of the match, of leg one. We got some ground to make up, heading back to Barcelona a little bit later on in this episode. It's going to be tough, but can we do it, boys? 100%. I have no doubt in my mind. We got ourselves one goal, but it's time to move forward and pick things off where we started the episode, on the training ground, man. My attack is something that I'm always working day in and day out on. You guys see the goals, but you don't always see the behind-the-scenes action which takes place on the Barcelona training grounds. The chemistry that we've been putting forth this year has been insane. And to be fair, we've been showing it off on the pitch this year with what we've been doing. Hell, we've made it to the Champions League final, so we've been doing something right. After training, I was a bit surprised to receive an invitation to the house of one of my teammates. It's Lionel Messi. Yes, we talk every day at training, but the last sort of serious conversation we had was when he granted me the number 10 kit to wear. And he said that he sees me taking over this team and becoming the next Messi of Barcelona. Of course, man, it's going to be impossible to replace him, but he wanted to talk again. And the words he had for me, well, honestly, I couldn't be more grateful for what he had to say. He said that, well, I'd been doing the number 10 a great bit of justice this year. He'd said my play on the field had been insane, and he thinks that I have potential to be better than him and to be the greatest footballer, not just of the current upcoming seasons, but one of the greatest of all time. And he said that if I keep playing like this, man, not only will I be keeping the number 10, but the captain's armband of Barcelona could be coming to me with just only one season under my belt. Could you imagine being the captain of Barcelona? I mean, some would say that I'm too young, but I beg to differ, man. I am almost 25 years old. We've been flying through this career mode. Yes, it may seem like I'm just a young kid out here. 25 is still very young, yes, but I have a lot of experience under my belt. As I mentioned, I've won the World Cup. I've won massive trophies. I'm born to be a leader. We saw it worked out last season as I was the captain of Bayern Munich and we made it to the Champions League final. But let's see if we can do that again this year, because it's Manchester United who would start out scoring the first goal in leg number 2. It's an away goal. And just like that, we find ourselves down 3-1 on aggregate. I don't think there's going to be any captain armband coming my way if we can't beat Manchester United and move on to the Champions League final. This is just a bit too easy right here. Good effort from Ter Stegen, but defense, man. You can't let Ziyech, probably one of the highest rated central attacking midfielders at this point in the career mode, you can't just let him score that easily. 26th minute, it's time to get one back. And oh boy, boys, would we ever be able to do so? Look at this passing. I'm trying my best here at this point to do as much as I can on the ball to get my teammates involved, because this team, Manchester United, they know how lethal of a goal scorer I am. So I'm being marked by 1, 2, sometimes 3 defenders at any given point. And my teammates, someone's got to be open if 2 or 3 people are marking me. So we're able to do that. And don't worry, boys, we have the skills as well. It is yet another assist. This is insane. The first one I don't think was an assist. This one was definitely an assist. It goes to my fellow countryman, the Portuguese man, Ronnie Lopez. Let's go, boys. This is, all knotted up. 3-3, each team with 1 away goal. It's level. It's like the game 0-0 right now, except if Manchester United can get another away goal, then we are in trouble. And in the 45th minute, boys, Manchester United, right before the end of the first half, they would get that away goal. And yeah, we're in trouble. 2 away goals for them means that we now need to get 5 goals right now. We need to beat them by 1. We can't afford to draw, because if we draw, we're done. We're going home, and there is going to be no hope of winning a Champions League final this season. We're going to have to wait yet another year. And wow, what was this? I mean, you could say it was poor defending. Honestly, though, that was just a magnificent cross. And we go into the halftime break with a score of 4-3. All right, we know what we got to do. 45 minutes. We've came back from worse. So let's see if we can do it here. Messi has given me his words of encouragement. Unfortunately, he's still on the team, but he hasn't seen the pitch all season because of his low rating. It's time for me to take over. We're wearing the number 10 kits. 49th minute, Dembele. Here we go, boys. That's all we needed was some hope and momentum to start off this half. Insane goal from the Frenchman. Can we get another look at this, man? It's crazy in this one because I'm not scoring the goals. I am literally not doing anything except setting up the passes, which I guess is something. This one was nice. Near post. No one expected him to take that shot near post. He did. He fools everyone on the pitch. And he fools the only player that he needs to fool, David De Gea. It goes in, and we're back at it. 57th minute. Can we come back from this one and take the lead? Oh boy, can we ever. Rafael Ruis with the banger. Oh my God. Finesse shot. You've seen me with the finesse shot too many times. It's like my signature move, man. We go for goal. We put the bend on it. And do we have a lead? We actually have a lead. One goal from United, though, and this thing could turn upside down yet again. But now it's time to park the bus, or hey, man, maybe even go for one more goal. Because if we can go on and grab one more goal, well, then this thing's all but over. And we could be on our way to the Champions League final. Oh yes, Champions League final, here we come. Back-to-back seasons, and this time, I'm not going to let it slip away. I can't. We've made it this far. We've battled against so much this season, and for all that I've done in all my years in the Champions League, I can't let another one slip away, or else, who knows, man. With the way I'm going, I could see myself in many more finals, but you never know. Anything can happen. So let's make the most of this one. A 91 overall for Rafael Ruis. Yes, this season has been incredible. We started at an 89. We've moved to a 91. We're at a point now in this career where it is going to be very, very hard to rank up our My Player just because we're so high rated. It's going to be tough. Sooner or later, we're going to run out of accomplishments where we are going to have to start doing other things to get that overall up. Yes, we can do it with the PC mods and stuff, so we'll have to figure out a way we can do that once we sort of run out of accomplishments to do, because I want to continue the series as long as possible. I'm loving it right now, honestly, more than any other My Player that I think I've ever done. And before this season comes to a close, I had to get one final moment in to hang out with the people that I love the most, because with the Champions League final, it's going to be a lot of time spent at the training ground. It already has been a lot of time spent at the training ground and a lot less time spent at home. So I'm making the most of it. And I'm going to be honest, even while I'm here, I kind of want to be training, man. That's just how dedicated I am to this season. But it is nice to get away for a bit. Like, we went on a little holiday last episode, but with the final game in La Liga coming up right now and the Champions League final coming up in the next episode, it's now or never. And with the last game in La Liga, look where we sit. Tied with Atletico Madrid on points. The exact same record. We're not playing Atletico Madrid, but with the way things look, if we win right here, we are going to be lifting the trophy, boys. So let's go ahead and do it. Villarreal is going to be our opponents. And even if we do win here, there is a chance that we don't lift the trophy through goal differential. The way it's looking, it is very, very close. If Atletico Madrid have a big match against their opponents, we could win this one, still come in second place, and we won't be lifting the trophy at the end of this one. Let's get into it. Can we go ahead and get a win get our first trophy with Barcelona. We couldn't do it in the last episode. If you watched that one, we played in the final of the Copa de España. It didn't go our way. Very disappointing. I'm poised, though, to get a trophy. So let's do it here, man, because imagine we lose this one and we lose the Champions League final and we get nothing out of this season. I would call that a complete disaster. And for the goals that I've scored, yes, it's been a good season. Oh my God. Did I just speak too soon, man? What am I even saying about us losing a trophy? We're not losing this one. What a freaking goal, boys. Oh my God. The way I've been playing this episode, like, can you just give me the Ballon d'Or already? Give me the trophies. Give me the Ballon d'Or. Call me one of the best footballers of all time, because we're insane. Am I being a little too overambitious here? I don't know. But all I'm saying is we have been playing out of our freaking minds. A world-class talent. I mean, try to argue against me. Say that I'm not and prove me wrong. Maybe that goal could prove me wrong, but I'm just saying, the way we've been playing, man, no one's going to stop us right here from winning this trophy except our own team. Are you kidding me, man? It's on the goal line, and our own player hits it in. This is going to be one of the biggest games of the year. If we win it, we raise the trophy, and especially when it comes down to goal differential, this could be one that separates us, boys. Imagine right here if we go on to tie Atletico Madrid and lose by 1 on goal differential. This will be the goal that they look back on. The final day in La Liga, and it's going to be more dramatic than ever. Oh boy, halftime, and now I'm nervous, man, because we can score 1 and we still might lose the league. We could score 2. We still might lose the league. If we concede 1 more goal, I think we may as well just call it quits. I think it may be over. Let's see how this one finishes. 55th minute. We're trying to get back on track. And this one is saved. We're running out of time. Moving ahead. 67th minute. We need something. We need to get going right here. And we're going to get one. It's Dembele again. This dude is literally saving our season. He has had some phenomenal goals this episode in the most opportune time. And look at this, man. It wasn't the greatest goal, but again, he scores them when it matters most, in the right moments, and that's what we love to see. Oh my God, there's a chance. Time's still ticking down. We need to keep scoring. Run that goal differential up. And it's time for Rafael Ruis to step in. Let's go, boys. We came back and we managed to beat Manchester United, move on to the final. Look at this cross. I mean, what a goal that is, man. It could be the goal this time now to win us the La Liga trophy on the final day, in the final moments. We haven't seen a final day like this in Europe since the Man City Balotelli goal, man. Honestly, this mirrors the final day then. And just when we thought we lifted the trophy, we'd gotten word that Atletico Madrid was scoring goals left and right. And even though we won by 2 against Villarreal, well, we were left to hope and pray that Atletico Madrid didn't keep scoring, or else our season would be over and a second place finish would be all. So, the final day, the final minutes, we were left to end the game, shake hands, and they put the Atletico Madrid game up on the big screen. Well, boys, it's time to find out the final results of the final day. And the winner of the La Liga season would be Barcelona. Are you kidding me? The same goal differential, the same record. It came down to goals for, and we ended up beating Atletico Madrid by 3. I mean, could you write this any more dramatically, man? We lift the trophy. Unfortunately, we don't get to see it. That's how close this thing was, man. We won in such a dramatic fashion that we didn't even get to lift the trophy on the field. Like, what happens at this point? Obviously nothing. EA aren't going to add like an extra trophy celebration or ceremony. But we've done it, man. We've done it. Our first trophy with the club. Let's freaking go. And here we are, boys. Here we are, with one game left to play. But we had to go on and celebrate this trophy first. Celebrate being kings of La Liga. I mean, we were behind the entire season, and coming back on this final day is something special. And even when I had some guests and teammate over to celebrate our victory of winning La Liga, I wasn't satisfied. It was my party, my guest, and I had to leave. I wasn't satisfied with one trophy. I wasn't. La Liga, yes, it was great to win, but I had to head back where we started the episode. Because once we found out who we'd be playing in the final, I just wanted to get back to work and train to prepare for this win. It's Barcelona against Liverpool. They were in our group during the Champions League, and we're going to come up against them yet again. The Champions League final and the final episode of the season coming up in the next episode. Stay tuned.